Survival Against All Odds, The Incredible Story of Juliane Koepcke. Imagine being 17 years old, on a plane, and suddenly, there's a blinding flash. This was the horrifying reality for Juliane Koepcke, the lone survivor of the ill-fated Lanza Flight 508. December 24, 1971, Juliane boards the plane with her mother. Their destination? Koepcke, Peru. Little did they know, this journey would change their lives forever. The plane begins to shake. Darkness surrounds them. A bolt of lightning strikes the aircraft, ripping it apart in a deafening explosion. Suddenly, Juliane finds herself in freefall, strapped to her seat. She's 2 miles above the ground, descending rapidly into the heart of the Peruvian Amazon. Through sheer luck or divine intervention, she survives the fall. Injured, alone, and in shock, Juliane finds herself in one of the world's most hostile environments. Debris from the plane crash is scattered around her. She calls out for her mother, but there is only silence. Juliane's survival instincts kick in. Relying on the knowledge passed on by her father, a biologist, she knows she must find water and stay put. Days turn into nights. Her wounds are infected, and she's tormented by insect bites. But she persists, driven by the will to survive. Her only sustenance comes from a bag of candy she finds amongst the wreckage and water she sips directly from creeks. On the 10th day, Juliane encounters a stark reminder of the tragedy: 3 seats from the plane with passengers still buckled in, lifeless. Despite this grim discovery, she pushes forward. Her father's advice echoes in her mind: follow the water. It will lead you to civilization. But the jungle is relentless. Torrential rain, insects, snakes, and the constant threat of predators make her journey an unending nightmare. Juliane is now deep into the infamous green hell. Every step is a battle against pain, fear, and exhaustion. But she continues, her spirit unbroken. On her 11th day of this ordeal, a glimmer of hope appears. She stumbles upon a boat and a small shelter. Mustering the last of her strength, she reaches the shelter, leaving a note in case the owners return. That night, Juliane sleeps in the shelter, her first real rest since the disaster. The following day, she hears voices. Juliane drags herself towards the sound. Her heart pounds as she sees human figures, 3 local lumbermen, as stunned to see her as she is to see them. The men, initially taken aback, quickly spring into action. They treat her wounds and take her on a 7-hour journey to a local mission. At the mission, Juliane is finally safe. She's treated, fed, and allowed to rest. Her incredible tale of survival begins to spread. A rescue mission is launched to retrieve the crash site and look for other survivors. But none are found. Juliane is the sole survivor of Lanza Flight 508. Juliane's story becomes a symbol of human resilience. Her courage and determination inspire many, proving that even in our darkest hours, the will to live burns bright. Juliane Koepcke, an ordinary teenager who lived through an extraordinary ordeal. Her survival story is a testament to the strength of the human spirit. Today, Juliane is a biologist, just like her father. Her experience has given her a unique perspective on life and a deep appreciation for the fragility of it. In her words, "I had a strong sense that I had to live." And live, she did. Against impossible odds, in the face of overwhelming adversity. Juliane's story teaches us about hope and tenacity. It reminds us that no matter how dire our circumstances, we can still find a way to keep going. So, the next time you feel like giving up, remember Juliane Koepcke. Draw strength from her journey. After all, if she could survive the Amazon, what can't you overcome? If you enjoyed this true story of survival, please like, share, and subscribe so that I can keep the content coming.